Hello, Xbox fans and fans of the Kaiju Goopy. This is Adrian coming to you today with another review. I thought I would do a review on another contender for the 2019 Figure of the Year. And that, as you see, is 1964 25 centimeter large monster series King Ghidorah. This is super bright. I'm sorry. I just really didn't feel like turning on the light in my room. But this is him. Now, King Ghidorah came out, I think, in March this year, if I'm not mistaken. But I decided to wait a couple months before I got him myself. Actually, excuse me, I'm a little under the weather, so please be patient with me. I didn't get him till like August or September, I think. I paid for a few figures, ran into some money issues, but when I finally got him, I was extremely happy with this guy. So let's get a little bit more closer look at the figure. Now, I had plenty of opportunities to get the 1968 King Ghidorah, especially right before this guy came out, because everybody was selling this bastard. With a 68, but everybody was selling the 68. And then even the Flying King Ghidorah was released last year, if I'm not mistaken. I think until in 2018 the Flying King Ghidorah was released. And I can't lie, I was kind of tempted to get the Flying King Ghidorah, but there's like a lot of other Xbox collectors. I'm pretty sure that they felt the same way too at first. They was kind of scared to get it, only because they were scared like, oh my god, how's it gonna proportion itself? How's the stands gonna hold up? Is it gonna fall off on the shelf? And y'all know as well as I do, when it comes to Xbox figures, we pay way too much figures to have those type of worries about anything falling or breaking or anything psycho like that happening. Now, some history on King Ghidorah, or the 1964 King Ghidorah. He appeared in Ghidorah, the Three-Headed Monster. That was his first movie. And like a lot of other Godzilla fans say, including myself, that was probably the best way to have King Ghidorah. That was King Ghidorah as probably his finest. Because he was able to hold off three monsters, Godzilla, Rodan, and Mothra, all at the same time, actually, for a good while, before they finally got the upper hand against them. But I know when I think of King Ghidorah, it's always the 64 King Ghidorah. Even though I do have a soft spot for the 91 King Ghidorah, because that is one of my favorite movies, Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, but I had to get the 64. I was going to try and be patient and wait for the 91, but when this got released and I saw initial pictures of it, I was blown away completely. So, you know what? I'm just going to get the 64. I have no regrets on getting it. So, I just got one quick size comparison. And I thought about doing it with the 2002 Godzilla, but I know y'all saw that in that video. So, I'll bring up his full in his actual movie, 1964 Godzilla. Now, as you see, this is not the B suit. This is the original 30 centimeter 1964 Godzilla, which I'll probably do a review on him pretty soon as well. And I know old school show fans are gonna hate me for this, but I do not like the B suit whatsoever. I don't know why. The 64 is probably one of my favorite versions of Godzilla as well, actually. But 64 B suit, they missed me on that one. He looked way too corny. They took all whatever was mentioned about him in Mothra vs. Godzilla, just took it away and said, "Nah, we ain't gonna do that no more." But this is a size comparison against these two. Obviously, since King Ghidorah is 25 centimeter, he's gonna be the same size as a 30 centimeter. But I have seen pictures of him with the 64 B suit, and actually it scales pretty well with that. Excuse me, I'm sorry. But as a lot of people know in the Xbox group, and you're gonna learn to find out about me very quickly, is that I don't care about size too much. As long as it looks nice when I take my pictures of my figures and everything, that's all I care about. They stand, even though Godzilla is way too big, because in every movie when Godzilla fights King Ghidorah towers over him. Every single movie, and it makes me think though, with how fair of a fight this would be if King Ghidorah had to fight Godzilla is the same size as him. But that's another discussion for another day, I guess. But as far as figure of the year is concerned, at least for me, I have to put King Ghidorah at number two. I said in my last video with the 2002 Sakai Godzilla that was probably my figure of the year. King Ghidorah is a beautiful figure though. When I still don't get enough of looking at him on my top shelf. He has great detail. The faces look perfect. I didn't have no issues putting the wings on. I don't know who had issues with it. Somebody did. I forgot who it was though. I forgot if it was Rich or who. I forgot who it was. But I know someone has some. I know I heard a few collectors had some issues with the wings, but thankfully I didn't have any of those issues myself. But that's it for this review. I know this was kind of a short one, but all I can do now really is just show you how. If you don't own this figure, show you a few more close-ups of how the figure looks and everything. And if I have any questions, of course, hit me up in the comments. Feel free to DM me if you have any questions. And if you want to find this figure anywhere, I'm not sure where to find it now. I have to get a hold of some of my contacts to see if they have any available. But enjoy the close up shots of this King Ghidorah, and if you can, go on and go get this one.